I'm sure he'll be
way
back.
better
It's nice to see you. Thank
today
you for
than
coming. I know you
before.
just got out of a meeting, brother.
Let me
We
update
love
you.
you, man.
The first thing, and
It's all you.
I
It's all you,
want to
brother.
say
I
the
appreciate you. I
overall
appreciate
betterment, and then we're going to say
professionalism here.
talk about the mechanical
The groom,
betterment.
Charles Osang
So
here.
overall,
Oh,
today,
that's another one.
not only we're on the right
And yeah, of
track,
course,
we're in a
DeGarmo has
much
many
better
issues.
position strategically than
not
we
just
were
one.
5, 6, 7,
All right.
8,
I hope
9,
you're doing
10
good.
months
I
ago.
apologize. I wanted to come sooner,
Today,
but the reason is
we are
because I
in
was taking
the
time
perfect
to get
position
some more
that I
details,
wanted
and
to
I
be
was actually
years ago.
in the system. We're
And that
logging
position
in.
is to have the right talent to help us
Deliver it before the time.
reach our goal
So last time
sooner,
we talked about
effectively, more
a
efficient,
possibility of
and
us having a
in the
link,
safest
and
possible
we're
way.
able to log
That
in
was
the
the
system
dilemma
and go live.
previously.
That has
As of
been
now,
achieved.
the
I
best
am actually,
part
I have
is
a
we
copy open
have
on my
the talent,
machine here,
and
it is
I want to focus on
better than I
underline
thought.
the word talent.
So a couple
better
of things
than
are
experience.
way better today than before.
Somebody could have 30 years experience
Let me
of
update
just
you.
flipping tacos
The
or
first thing,
burger,
and
whatever,
I
right? Want to say the
doesn't
overall
impress me.
betterment.
You're doing the
and
same
then
thing. We're gonna say
you're
talk about the
uncreative. You're not creative
mechanical
for 30 years. You should have
betterment.
reached
So
overall
a new level
today.
in the taco industry.
Not only we're on the right track, we're in a much better
but
position strategically than we were 5, 6,
to have the
7,
right caliber,
8, 9,
the
10
character,
months ago. The honesty, the integrity,
today,
the talent, creativity. That is a rare combination.
the perfect
Position.
people that get it
that I wanted
quickly.
to be years ago.
Seamless
And
progress.
that position is to have
Right
the
on
right
time.
talent to help us
a couple of occasions
reach our
before
goal
time, ahead of time.
sooner. That's how
Effectively, more
I
efficient,
get this
and
level of confidence.
in the safest
And
possible
this
way.
is why
That
was
really
the dilemma previously.
looking forward
As of
to
now,
what's coming, the future.
the best part
and share that with you.
is
So
we
the
have
level of
talent that we have. The talent
is something
really
and better than my
I want to
dream.
focus
Really.
on underline
So I
the
really
word
want
talent.
you to rest assured we've got
better
the
than
talent to take us
experience.
where we want to go much faster than we thought before.
Somebody could have 30 years
Now
experience
things are making
of just
sense.
flipping
All
tacos
right?
or burger, whatever, right? So
Doesn't
the other
impress
thing
me.
is
You're doing the same thing.
you're uncreative.
Not
You're not
only
creative for 30 years.
the
You should
overall
have
position we're
reached
in
a
in
new
a
level
perfect
in
spot today,
the taco
than
industry the last year or
Uh,
so.
but
Not only that, but also
to have the right
because
caliber,
we have this
the
new
character,
the
setup,
honesty, the integrity, the talent,
we're
creativity.
confident
That is a rare combination. That we're
people
able
that get
to
it
go
quickly,
to a higher ground
seamless
than we previously thought we could achieve. Right on
in
time.
ONPASSIVE.
In fact, a couple of
That
occasions
give us the
before
motivation,
time, ahead of
it
time.
give us the
That's how
excitement.
I get
that
this
yes,
now,
level of confidence.
whatever we throw, and this is why
on
at
really
the table, then we're able to
looking
forward
make
to
it happen.
what's coming,
the future,
seamlessly.
and share that with you.
So
So
the
really,
level of talent that we
like
have
a dream come true
is something
that's the bottom line.
really better than my dream.
Really.
In conclusion,
I
really want you to rest assured
that we've got
not just
the
failure is not
talent
an option.
to take us
I can
where
tell
we
you,
want to go.
we got it
much faster than we thought before.
We absolutely got
Now
it.
things are making sense.
And
all right.
That's it. There's no mystery. There's not a question like,
So the
are
other
we
thing
able
is
to recover, to give back the data, this,
Not
that,
only
okay. That's done.
the
As of
overall
today,
position,
I can
we're
confirm
in
with
a-
you,
in-
we have
in a
recovered
perfect
the business spot today.
We're
than
not going away.
the
We're
last
coming back.
year or so.
But not just back.
Not only that, but also,
all right.
because
We're
we
coming
have this
much
new
stronger
setup
with the right people,
we're
with the right
confident
with the right
that
integrity, with
we're
the right
able to go
talent again. So
to a
all in
higher
all,
ground
we're
than we previously thought we could achieve. I
in
think
ONPASSIVE.
better direction, better position.
That give us the motivation.
aiming
It give us
to
the
enormous
excitement,
success.
that yes,
that lies ahead. Now
whatever
I'm
we
saying
throw
this not because of what I
the
heard,
table,
then we're able to,
or the promise, which
make it
previously
happen.
I got seamlessly.
ahead of myself.
Okay,
It's really
it's a confession,
like a dream
based
come
on
true.
what I heard. That's the bottom line.
I take it as
In
like
conclusion,
people mean what they say. Not just
apparently
failure is
not
not
all
an
the
option.
time.
So
I
what
can tell you,
happened is
we got it.
now I'm seeing it.
We absolutely
And
got it.
And
In fact, the
that's it.
conversation
There's
previous
no
to
mystery.
this, right
There's
ahead
not a
of
question
this,
like,
it
are we able
was
to
recover, to get back the data, this,
Do
that.
you
Okay,
realize the
that's
effort
done. As of
that
today,
was
I
done
can confirm with
with
you, we have
the
recovered
minimal
the business.
resources?
We're not
and
going
the
away.
time,
We're coming back.
but not just
We were
back.
just like really exchanging how,
all right.
we're coming
Speechless.
much
We
stronger. It's like
with
hard
the right
to believe.
people, but that gives
The
us
right
like
caliber,
seeing
with the
the
right screen, seeing the accomplishment,
integrity, with the
the
right
quality, the
talent
seamless
again.
aspect
So
of
all
it.
in
So that's
all,
what I
we're,
wanted to share with you.
I think, better direction, better position, and aiming
Okay.
to
So
enormous
what's next?
success.
That's what matters,
that
right?
lies ahead. Now, I'm saying
as of
this
tomorrow,
not because
so what I told you
of
last
what
week,
I heard,
it's all done.
or
right on
the
time.
promise, which
What I
previously
told you
I
the
got
previous weeks, I will
ahead
address
of
it now.
myself, okay,
It's a confession,
or
maybe a couple of weeks ago.
based on what I heard.
So is it a matter that we are coming
I
back? You're going to
take
have
it
the
as like
login
people
to go
mean
to
what
check
they
your
say.
account live again?
Apparently not all the
100%.
time. So what
Just
happened is
a matter of days.
now
Okay?
I'm seeing it.
So which scenario?
And I said,
The
in
scenario
fact,
that is
the
right
conversation previous to
around the
this,
corner,
right
okay?
ahead of this.
So
it
this is
was
not something I'm told. This is something I'm seeing.
Do you realize the
I'm sure you
effort
understand that was done.
there has been
with
the minimal
in my
resources and the time,
method, to communicate with you. I'm not going to
we were
open
just
my
like
mouth
really
until
exchanging
I see the
how
facts. Not going to do it again.
speechless we
So
are.
that's what
It's
happened.
like
So what I
hard to
told
believe.
you about the different
But
scenarios,
that gives
those
us
are done.
like seeing
the
the
screen,
so it
seeing
doesn't
the
matter. It's not 3
accomplishment,
months. It's
the
not
quality, the seamless
aspect of it. So
so
that's
that's
what
questionable a matter
what I
of
wanted
like,
to
are
share
we
with
able
you.
to recover everything or no? No, it's absolutely in hand. We got it. Okay, that's
So,
not a question anymore.
What's next?
Not a
That's
question which
what matters,
scenario,
right?
The scenario now,
As
just
of tomorrow,
the coming
so
days.
what I told you
Okay?
last week,
Don't
it's
take
all done,
that
right on
because
time.
tomorrow
What I
this is
told
what's
you the
next.
previous week.
Tomorrow
I will address it now.
we're gonna have this
or
X
maybe
a couple of
time.
weeks ago. So is it a matter
Estimated.
that we are coming back? You're gonna
I
have
might
the
not
login
necessarily
to go
change
to
it,
check
like
your
share it with
account
you
live again
for
100%.
obvious reasons.
We
Just
want to get
a matter of days.
closer
Okay.
to the
So
accomplishment
which
point,
scenario?
to the finish
I said,
line,
the scenario
so
that
that
is
we
right
can be more accurate
around the corner.
all
Okay.
right? So this is
or
not
we could decide to give you a
something
range.
I'm told.
That's
This is something I'm seeing.
timeline.
I'm sure you understand.
Which is more
there has
important,
been
a change in my
is DeGarmo okay? Joking
method,
aside now, is he okay?
communicate
Like,
with you.
I'm not going to
he's
open my
just
mouth
having
until
Shorty,
I see the facts.
Shorty.
Not going to do
Shorty.
it again.
So
JJ's
that's
having
that's what
issues.
happened. So what I told you about
Oh,
the
God.
different
Okay.
scenarios, those are done.
Hope everything
So it
will
doesn't
be
matter.
okay.
It's not 3 months. It's not,
So
we'll
questionable
see,
a matter of like, are we able to
we
recover
can
everything
connect
or
with
no?
him.
No, it's absolutely
now
in
As
hand.
he is on here,
we
I'm sure
got
he's
it.
listening.
that's
Okay.
not a
Yeah,
question anymore.
not a
Gonna
question
try to
which
connect with him.
scenario.
Because
the scenario
of
now,
B,
just
the
the coming days.
we're gonna
Okay?
have to see
Don't take that
the
because
time
tomorrow this
that
is what's
we
next.
go to the next phase of
Tomorrow,
ONPASSIVE.
we're gonna have
That's
this
another X time.
formula. We are figuring
Estimated.
out.
I
I
might
hope
not
things will be
necessarily
fine,
change
brother.
it,
Don't
like
worry.
share
Okay,
it with
we're
you
with you.
for
Can send you an
obvious
army.
reasons. We
Uh,
want to get closer
to the accomplishment
but-
point,
to the finish line
so that we can be more accurate.
All right.
We're going to decide
or
how long
we could decide to give
based
you a
on
range.
how long would
That's
it take
A,
us to go to the
time
next phase of
line.
ONPASSIVE.
B,
If you're
which
paying
is
attention,
more
you know what that
important,
means, okay?
if it's
Is DeGarmo okay? Joking aside now, is he okay? Like
manageable,
he's just having
and then I
Shorty.
will kind
Shorty.
of like
explain to you what the next phase
JJ's
okay.
having issues.
of ONPASSIVE. Okay. For the first time today, I will share with you. If it's a reasonable time frame, then we're not going to do much. So we'll see ONPASSIVE as is. If we can connect with him, take it as a view now. Period. As a
She
bridge,
is on here.
a
I'm
funnel
sure he's listening.
to go to the next phase. Yeah, we're internally and professionally because of B formula. We're going to have to see. We have to communicate through the back office and your subscription. That we go to the next phase of unpaid, doesn't matter. That's another founder affiliate formula. Customer we are figuring out. So I hope things will be fine, brother. Don't worry. Okay, we're with you again. Reasonable, acceptable. We'll assess that. Then we move, but we start working on giving you more details about the next phase. We're going to decide timelines and all of that, right? Based on how long would it take us to go to the next phase of ONPASSIVE, all right? If you're paying attention, you know what that means, okay? The best chapter, if you wish. Now, manageable when we figure out tomorrow, and then I will, if it's going to be like explain to you what the next phase. Say more than of ONPASSIVE. For the first time today, I will share with you a couple of months. If it's all right, a reasonable time frame, then we're not going to do much. Okay, then in ONPASSIVE as discuss a take it as a final trial period as a bridge, a funnel to go to the next phase, like a wrap up internally and professionally. So we basically have those two scenarios. So okay, because we have to communicate through the back office and your subscription. You know, whether it's free, paid, tomorrow, unpaid, doesn't matter. And if we feel it's reasonable, the next time we meet, we can talk to you about the timeline and which scenario we're going to go for. And expect within that time frame, you would be able to assess that at least then we go to the login point. We start working on giving you more communicate through the back details about the next phase. And so what's required from you at this point? A couple of things. It's really a new chapter, all right? Mainly, rest assured that we are not going away. Now, we're coming back when, and we're making a historical, if it's going to be comeback. And things are going to be more visible to you. So you're going to see it. We're not going to talk about it, right? And then, which is okay. Input, then to share the buzz and to share the excitement and to express how good is what we have with ONPASSIVE. I already know that is done. All right, but I want you to see it with your. It's literally it's going to make you speechless. So we basically have those two scenarios. So we are going to know. So rest assured more, and you know all those details tomorrow. Please, and if you believe in this reasonable, and this the next time we meet, we can talk to you about the timeline and which scenario we're going to go for. Coming days and expect crucial within that time frame as you would transition be able to a new height. At least go to the login point. So if you care about this, then we will communicate through the back office. And make sure so what's required from you at this point? A couple of things. Pay attention to every update, every chance we get to meet. Third thing, rest assured that we are not going away. We're coming back in the next days, and we're making a historical, not like comeback. I don't want to say month, but let's say things are going to be more within the visible next days. So you're going to see it. We're not going to talk about it, right? Let's say by the first week of October. Your input to share the buzz and to share the excitement and to express how good is what we have. Reasonable to I already know that. Some, but I want you to see it with your. It's literally it's going to make you speechless about the current situation of ONPASSIVE. So rest assured, and the last thing I want to mention right now, please, if you believe in this concept and this journey, stick around, stay close. A little bit of the coming days are crucial as we transition to a new next phase of ONPASSIVE. Okay, So
what do
if
we
you
mean
care about
the
this,
next
stay
phase
close.
of ONPASSIVE?
Okay.
So the evolution
And make
started
sure you
as
the following.
number one,
Pay
we had an
attention to
Excel
every
sheet
update
every
that's where
chance
we
we
were
get to
preparing
meet.
the business. So when we have a
Third
business
thing,
basically a
is
website or a back office,
potentially
we feed it there.
next
All
week,
right, manual. Or
then
within the next
our
days
business
grew
okay,
faster than we thought, much
not
bigger
like
than we thought. So we created
I
Go
don't want to say
Founders.
month,
That was
but let's say less than
December
half a month.
2018.
All right,
And
within the next
that
days,
was not
in
what's
the
date, 21st?
let's say by the first
Benefits
week of
or
October,
the
okay,
promises of
Founders
yes,
now,
Go Founders previously. It
it
was
is
not
reasonable to
one of the
expect
requirements. We just
some
decided to make it happen because we decided to
critical
go
updates
to a higher
about
level of the
the
products,
current situation of
do it
ONPASSIVE.
all in one platform. So it's going to take longer.
And
The last thing I want to
and,
mention right now, we're going to do it
is
all in-house.
to give
Because of
you
that, and there's a high demand on the founder's position, we
a little
did
bit
not
of
want to shut down that ability and not
clarification
be
about
consumed
the next phase of ONPASSIVE.
energy-wise and efforts and
What do we
time
mean the
just
next
by catering
phase
to the
of
founders
ONPASSIVE?
and the
So
volume
the
that's coming
evolution
in.
started as
The
the following.
At records we've
Number
never
one,
seen before.
we had an Excel
Truly,
sheet.
in any company.
That's where we were
Preparing the business.
and
So when we have a business,
the
basically
globality
a website
of
or a
what we
back
had
office,
is really
we
feed it
the
there.
definition
All right,
of a global
manual.
business.
Then our business
We touched every
grew
corner
faster
of the
than
planet,
we thought,
much bigger
literally.
than we thought. So we created Go Founders.
So then
that was
we
December
wanted to automate
2018.
the process
So people would have a
and
link. We don't need
that
to be
was
involved
not
in the transaction of somebody joining
benefits
or offering
the
them.
promises
We had
of
videos,
co-founders
pages to
now,
share, and people
co-founders,
would just come and
previously.
register.
It was not
And then we had
one of the
webinars
requirements.
regularly.
We just
all
decided
of that
to
the business
make
make it
while
happen because
we were
decided to
building,
go to a higher
staffing,
level
opening
of the
offices,
products, licensing, all of
do
that.
it all
so we can
in
now
one
we decided to
platform.
do it
So
in-house.
it's
going to take longer.
And then,
As you know, we started
we're going to
expanding
do it
the
all in-house.
scope of
Because
our
of
products
that,
instead of like integrating
and
something
there's a high demand on the founder's
party
position.
or
We
like did not want
outsource
to
or
shut
something.
down
We did it
in-house.
that
Now
ability
we
and not to be
consumed
we've
energy
attracted
wise
more people that they were
efforts and time
impressed about the
just
concept.
by catering to the founders
So
and
our
the
foundership grew more.
the volume
and
that's
later
coming in.
we
Changed it
at
to
records we've never
founders,
seen
so
before.
it goes with
Truly
the
in
theme,
any company.
and after the name became
And,
known, which is ONPASSIVE,
the globality of what we had is
Excel
really
sheet,
no
the
employees,
definition of a global business. We
no
touched every
company,
corner of the
technically,
planet to
literally.
where we had a business name,
So then
platform, employees,
we wanted to automate the process so
engineers.
people would have a
Everything
link.
is
We don't
being
need to be involved
in-house.
lots of
In
challenges
the transaction of somebody joining or
inaccuracy
offering
about
them.
the timeline.
We had
People
videos,
probably
pages
were
to share, and people would
not
just come and
to
register.
the level.
And then we had
I'm talking about
webinars regularly, all of that presenting
technologically,
the business, while
not
we
aligning
were
with the vision.
building,
So in their eyes,
staffing,
I don't know
opening
if it's
offices,
just
licensing,
telling me the
all of that, so
timelines,
we can.
or
Now we decided to do
that's
it
what
in-house.
they think. And then, because I'm aiming
As you
for
know,
something
we
super
started
giant,
expanding
and they're probably
scope
doing
of,
something
scope
as
of our
like
products
a
instead
tiny,
of like integrating something
application.
party or
So there was a gap,
like
okay,
outsource or
between
something.
the
We
vision
did it in-house.
and
Now
the
we
timeline and the accomplishment.
we've attracted more people that they were
But
impressed
make
about
no
the
mistake,
concept.
there was a lot of work done.
So our foundership grew more, and later we
And then
changed it
when
to
we became this
founders,
big
so
and
it
we've
goes with the
expanded
theme
internationally,
and after
and
the
became
name
known,
became
known
in many countries,
which is ONPASSIVE.
things
So
Excel
sheet
sheet,
took a different
no
height.
employees, multiple applications, different departments, all of
No
that.
company,
Technically,
and with that,
to where we
there was
had a business name,
a chaotic
situation
platform,
was created,
employees,
which is engineers. Everything is being done in-house.
getting off track,
Lots of challenges,
with volume,
inaccuracy about
we've
the
hired the wrong
timeline,
people,
etc.
people
All of
probably
that.
were,
But we
not
realized that
to the
was
level.
I'm talking
exactly
about what we've envisioned,
technologically,
time-wise, quality,
not aligning
more,
with the vision.
So in their eyes, I don't know if it's just telling me the timelines or that's what they think. Because I'm aiming for something super giant, and they're probably doing something as like a tiny
it was a
application. So there was a gap, okay, between the vision and
that forced us to question
everything,
timeline,
even from the beginning,
the
accomplishment, and evaluate. But make no mistake, there was
So
a
we
lot of
knew
work
that
done. It's not going to work to continue on the same track,
And
on the same
then
track, or on
when
the
we
same
became this big and
we've expanded internationally and became known in many countries. Things
pace,
took a different height.
for
Multiple applications,
momentum,
different
it's not
departments,
gonna
all
work.
of that.
Okay.
And with that,
Different.
there was a
A
departments
chaotic
were just hitting in
situation
the
was
wrong
created,
direction,
which
or
is
the opposite direction, and all of that, whether intentional or unintentional,
getting
just
off
the way they
track,
thought it is.
with
So
volume.
all in all, we've hired the wrong
when
people,
that happened,
etc. All of that.
But we
were
realized
forced
that was not
to stop
exactly what we
literally
envisioned.
stop the ship time-wise and reflect
quality, nor
which direction we want to move on to. The
I-
overall
I wanna remind
accomplishment.
you,
Even from the early days of ONPASSIVE, we said this is only one phase.
So earlier
There
this
are
year,
more,
you probably
know, to come.
a couple of months ago,
And we started with
there was a
ONPASSIVE
major
as the
breakdown,
foundation
okay?
to where we want to build other avenues of life.
that
Forced us to question everything, even from the beginning.
when we decided we're going to
And
stop,
evaluate, reflect, evaluate, and see how we're going to proceed and move ahead.
So we knew
of course,
that
it's not going to work
not
to continue on the same
in a
track,
million
on the
years
same track,
it would
or on
occur
the
to
same,
us,
say,
like, let's give up
or quit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how do we move ahead, which way.
pace,
All right.
or
So, fortunately,
momentum.
it's not going to work. Okay.
This very conversation, different.
I've had it with departments where
different
just hitting in the
perspective
wrong
with
direction
other
or the opposite
qualified
direction and all of that. Whether intentional or unintentional,
move ahead.
just
This is
the
what
way
happened.
they thought
This
it
is our
is.
journey.
So
This
all
is
in
what
all,
happened.
this is where we
when
are.
that happened,
And this is my vision where we want to go.
we were forced
to stop.
That story
Literally
was
stop
so
the ship
inspiring
and reflect
to attract
which direction we want to move on to.
enough people,
Now,
enough talent,
I want to
as I
remind
said
you previously,
even
from the early days of
to take us to
ONPASSIVE,
where we want to go.
we said this is only one phase.
Selectively,
There are more
like
random
to come,
staffing,
and
all of that. We started with ONPASSIVE as the
so
foundation of to
we're
where we
just
want to
about
build
done
other
or
avenues of
wrapping
life.
up
The phase of ONPASSIVE as you know it. Now, not
when
only
we
we're
decided
going, we're going to
on the
stop,
right track,
reflect,
with the right
evaluate,
pace,
and see how
with
we're
the
going
right
to proceed
talent,
and move ahead.
and
of
all
course,
of that,
and character, most
not
importantly.
in a million years,
It would occur
but
to us like
we're
let's give
going
up
to the
or
next
quit
level,
next. I'm not
upper
talking about that.
level.
I'm talking about how
of
do we
ONPASSIVE.
move ahead, which way.
And it's definitely exciting
To
to
share all those
fortunately
updates with you as
this
we
very
progress.
conversation. So that's why
I've
you
had it
really
with need to stay
different
close in
perspective
the coming
with
days
other
as we
qualified
unveil all
experts.
those how to move ahead.
This is what happened. This is our
And,
journey.
this is what happened.
Not so much about the past.
This is where we
but
are.
We're going to focus on,
and
this is my
what's
vision,
coming, where we want to go.
It's all perfect, in my opinion.
It's all good.
That
It couldn't
story
be any
was
better.
so inspiring
In my humble
to attract
estimate, it's a lot better than we thought.
enough people, enough talent.
Personally,
As I said
I
previously,
see it because to take us to where we want to go.
I think there's a force that took us
not like
to have
random
this plummet, if you
staffing,
wish,
all of that in the last few months or so.
that
Will make us reevaluate everything.
Done or
So
wrapping
we
up the
make
phase of
sure
ONPASSIVE as
failure
you
is
know
not
it.
an option.
Now,
no
not only
mistake,
we're going
and this
on
time
the right
we've
track,
got to crush it.
with
We've
the right
got to nail
pace,
it
with the right
And
talent.
I think now I
and-
already
and
have
all of
the
that, and
evidence that
character,
we're
most
capable of doing
importantly.
that.
But
So we're going
to
to
the
the
next
next
level.
Redfern
next
does.
upper
Okay,
level.
I'm going to recap in a
of
more
ONPASSIVE.
coherent way,
And it's
and
definitely
then he will do
exciting
it in a more
to share all
professional
those
way. But I'm just going to try to
updates with
give you the
as we
extract of what I
progress.
said.
So that's why you really need to stay close in the coming days
to
as
reopen
we
ONPASSIVE
unveil
as
all
it
those,
is.
at least
Developments
to
and
see your
uh,
business is
not
intact.
so much about the past,
Everything, but we're going to focus
where it's
on
supposed to be.
what's
That's
coming.
one thing.
By
It's
tomorrow,
all
we
perfect,
will
in
know.
my opinion.
It's all
If we're
good. It
gonna
couldn't be any better.
internally,
In my,
I'm not
in
saying
my humble estimate,
I'm going
it's a
to
lot better
share
than
this
we
with
thought.
you.
Possibly,
Personally, I see it
but
because
but at least we will know
I think
if it's going
there's
to
a
be
force that took us
a brief
to have this
plummet, if you wish,
transition
in the last few
between
months or so.
what we have
That
now
will
to the
make
next
us
phase of ONPASSIVE.
reevaluate everything.
Or
So
we kind
make
of like
sure
make a wrap
failure
up
is not an
closure
option.
to the
We make
current
no
phase of
mistake,
ONPASSIVE,
and this time
sharing
we've
more
got to
details
crush
with
it.
you
We've got to
and
nail
giving
it.
you more light
And
on what's
I
coming
think now
ahead
I
on
already
the
have
next
the
chapter.
evidence that we're capable
Okay?
of doing that.
I hope that makes sense. So the
So I'm
evolution
gonna
is
do
what
going up.
Redfern does.
Okay, I'm gonna
We
recap
secured
in a more
the
coherent way.
recovery, and then he
Now
will do
we're
it in
going
a
up.
more professional way.
But I'm just gonna try
That's all I
to
wanted
give
to
you
say
the
for now,
extract
and
of
I'm
what I
sorry
said.
for whatever is happening
At the DeGarmo's home.
We
but,
are coming back very soon
to reopen
We will,
ONPASSIVE as
we will
it
get
is.
through this.
Okay, no matter
At
what.
least to see
Thank you,
Your
brother.
business is
uh,
intact.
so that's been
Everything
said where it's supposed to be.
I
That's
want
one
to
thing.
see
By tomorrow,
sometime
we will
today.
know
Maybe we will
if we're
circle
gonna
back with
internally. I'm not saying
with our leaders to.
I'm going to
I'm
share this
talking
with
about
you.
yourself.
If it's possible
Possibly
today,
we can try that. Okay,
but
so we can start
at least we will
brainstorming
know
about